then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutman, American-made, family-owned.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again here from Missoula, Montana. This is the Irt Pro Nationals for the Irt. I am Fabio Soto. Happy to be here to bring you this fantastic tournament for Fantastic Friday. We're about to begin our first quarterfinal match of the evening between Jake Bredenbeck and Jonathan Flores. Thank you very much for joining us. I want to thank you for tuning in. Remember, like our posts, share our feed, keep following us on social media. We're about to get started. Head referee will be Andres Acuna. And here we go. These are the two athletes we're about to see take off right now to win their spot for tomorrow's semifinals. Remember, this is a singles pro-only match. So we'll have a Saturday night final tomorrow. So semifinals in the morning and finals in the evening. Let's take a look at the other quarterfinal matches. After that, Conrado Moscoso versus Javier Mar. That's up next. Then after that match, we will have Kane Wazelenchuk taking on Adam Manilla. And the last quarterfinal match will be between Diego Gastelum and Eric Trujillo. A surprise right there when the young guns from Mexico are coming in for the quarterfinal spot. Thank you very much for joining us. And also a reminder already that we will have, of course, for you, IRT50 promo code for Papa Nicholas Coffee. Make sure you go online. Check them out. PapaNicholasCoffee.com and use IRT promo code 50 so you can get 50% off your coffee. Players about to get started. Andres Acuna just reading the rules and checking them out, talking to the players. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we have quite a treat for you. We haven't had him on the mic for quite a while. Our guest co-host for the evening, none other than one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time, Sudsy Munchik. Sudsy, welcome.
What's up, Fabio?
Awesome, man.
How are we doing here in the beautiful, this is a beautiful place, Missoula, Montana.
It is great.
Thanks for having me, guys.
It is great. It is gorgeous, and we're about to get started. Andres Acuna, head referee, calls the beginning of the match. Good start for Jake Bredenbeck. So, Sudsy, I got to ask you, I mean, Jonathan, of course, a phenom from Bolivia as well himself, and matchup between him and Jake Bredenbeck. What are your thoughts here?
Well, first thing he said, you know, Flores is a phenom, right? He's just turned 20 years old. He's clearly made a statement with his, you know, his presence. He's making it known. He's still learning how to play. You know, he still has to learn and figure out how to manage each game, each match, each event, and then eventually a season.
Of course.
I've outwardly said that right now I think he's top 3, 4 players in the world, regardless of rank, just overall, you know, abilities, weapons, tools. He has everything you need. But here he is playing, you know, a great veteran who has all the above as well and has been here a lot longer.
Yeah.
He's got a lot more of these matches under his belt. What they're going to do here is, you know, Jake, have they played before? Do we know?
Yes, they have. I'll give you the I'll give you the head-to-head.
So there's still, every time Jonathan steps on the court, still is he even double digits yet in tournaments? I don't, you know, you still got to figure him out. Which Jonathan Flores are you going to get today? He doesn't tell you much with his body language. Very similar to Carlos Keller. You know, he is trying very hard. He kind of goes nonchalant out there about it, but he's just doing some amazing stuff. And, you know, it's going to be a great match, I think. Jake is always going to work hard and fight, which I really like, because a lot of times, Fabio, with the younger guys, as experienced and talented as Flores is, you know, you're going to see what they're made of when they have to work hard. And you know Jake Bredenbeck is always going to work hard.
Love that shot from Bredenbeck. So just to give you a heads up, and everyone else listening and tuning in. The head-to-head between these two gentlemen is right now. Flores is leading the series 3-2.
Wow, they've played 5 times.
They've
already.
played 5 times already.
That's surprising. That's a lot.
Good cross-court backhanded shot. Yeah, so 3-2. So that tells you a lot about them because, you know, they're just kind of up to par, if you will, mathematically speaking.
Do you have the most recent? Like
yeah,
the
last
couple,
time these two gentlemen played was at Papa Nicholas Coffee just a couple months ago in Chicago, and Jake took that one in 3.
When you say in 3, you know, I'm thinking.
I'm sorry, Flores. I'm sorry, he took that one in the final in 3. 3 games. But, you know, truth be told, Sudsy, you said something really important. Game management, right, between Flores. One thing is win a match. One thing is to win a tournament. One thing is going throughout the whole season, right? So he won Chicago, but, you know, he didn't make a good run in Orange County 2 weeks ago. Now we're here. Let's see how he fares.
Well, and that's the thing. Like once you win, when you come up and you have all this hype and attention on you, everyone expects you to do it constantly.
Yeah.
You know what he's going through, what's up, you know, what's upstairs in his brain. Only he truly knows. You know, we can all make judgments and assessments of what we think. You know, the only thing we can see is the talent and ability. You know, but is he a dog, right? Is he the fighter that you are going to have to be to make more than just one tournament work? And I could tell you, he got a huge compliment. I got from Alvaro Beltran.
There you go.
One of the goats in Mexico sent me a picture of him and Flores over in Cali.
Yeah.
And all he said he's got it.
Yeah.
And then I texted Alvaro privately and said, does he really, though? and he said he thinks so. So we'll see. I mean, you know, talent is there. You know, he's got to learn how to play and manage all that. I mean, I could tell you one thing I didn't like. That's exceptional right there. That's simple, basic, professional racquetball. Down the line, cross court, down the line. He's going to take, you know, the shot selection is simple for everybody watching. If your opponent's in front of you, pass. If they're behind you, you can pinch. But watch the pros. Watch Kane later. I mean, we've talked about that. He wants to beat you to the back. He wants to push you back and almost make it boring. That's it. Lines and cross courts, opens it up. What the pros do better, they're going to hit tighter lines. They're going to hit it harder when they need to. No, not, you know, everyone out there, how hard can you? It's not about that. It's how hard do I need to hit it when I have to. You know, and I think Jonathan's learning all that. But one thing I didn't like when I walked into the club today, you know, Jonathan was here. But his match wasn't for like 4 hours. So those are the things he's going to have to learn how to manage and figure out what is going to bring out the best Jonathan Flores every week.
Now we're talking about a mental aspect. I completely agree with you. If you have no business in the club because your match is hours away, I think you should refresh, go out, reset yourself, and then come back.
Yeah, and I think he'll learn that. I mean, I don't think I knew that when I was 19, 20. You know, I think I learned that from experience, probably watching Cliff Swain do it and really paying attention to that. But to the point, Jake wasn't here. The flip side of that is at 20, he's 20, right?
Yes.
At 20, you know, he is somebody telling him that. Is he learning that there's the physical, there's the technical, and then there's the mental strength and conditioning, and that's what's going to set him apart or not from everybody else as time goes. But, you know, Jake's playing great, and what I see from Jake right now is he's comfortable. Like, he's not – there's no hesitation in his swing. He's got a plan. He doesn't love that shot.
There you go. Good chase, good track down. I love – you know, that's one of the things I like about Jonathan Flores is ball tracking ability is so good. You know, place himself right there, and just a matter of execution. The mental game, though, what you said, I can't stress that enough. Mental is a huge aspect here for Flores, because even though he won in the Shamrock in Schaumburg, Illinois, we saw him in Orange County with a mental aspect, that he had an issue dealing with frustration, dealing with emotion, dealing with, you know, a player like Conrado Moscoso, and, you know, him battling mental game wise, and that's a true test for him to overcome.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to learn that. But he did lose in the semis, I think, right, to Conrado?
Yeah.
So that, you know, he's already put himself in a position where if I'm coaching him or watching, knowing what I know, he has a list of players in his brain.
Yes.
And it's very few and very small, or it should be, of who he's allowed to lose to. And I didn't classify it as lose to, but I would go to every single event and say, okay, there's this one or two that if I have a rough day, it's acceptable.
Yeah.
But then there's our long list of unacceptable to lose. And I think he's getting there. So if he gets to the semis at this point, Fabio, and or the finals, he is on the right path and the correct trajectory. Because as he has success, it is a counterbalance. He's success, his confidence goes up. Everyone around him feels that too. And then kind of goes the other way.
I mean, you got to keep in mind something, that he's still in the Bolivian junior national team. He's got at least 2 more years left to play juniors.
But that's that stupid rule. I was talking to Ron. I can't stand that. I don't want to say.
I'm just saying
he's
that
20. He's not a junior. He's an adult. He's a professional.
Oh, of course. But, you know, the fact of the matter is he's going to still keep playing, you know, hopefully in the junior circuit, international with the IRF. And I'd like to see that test out mentally, because he's expected to win this year.
He should, yeah.
He should.
If he goes, he needs to go there on a mission with an agenda.
Yes.
And make a statement.
Well,
and if he doesn't, it's a fail.
Well, let's keep that in mind. That's pressure on him, and I'd like to see how he handles that, because that will help him mature on the Pro Tour. So.
Well, but sometimes it could be good and bad, to your point, because I'll tell you right now, I'm guilty of it. That, you know, I sometimes would get bored, Fabio. It was easier for me to play the better players.
Yeah.
And, you know, if he goes through that, then it could be counterproductive, because to your point, he goes to junior worlds. He's supposed to kill everyone. Yes. Anybody that's and there's a lot of great junior players. A lot. Mexico, Bolivia, U.S., everyone, right? But still, he has now put himself in a position, which, by the way, is a fun position to win a pro stop.
Yeah.
That you're expected to go there and win. So everyone's going to be judging every single game. Whether, kid got 10. Oh, my God, he got double digits. Or he got 6, you know. So you see what he does. We'll see.
The most dangerous players are the ones that have nothing to lose.
They were my toughest matches always.
Exactly. So that's the point.
The ones that I was expected to roll over,
yeah,
those were harder for me. But, again, not technically, not physically, just mentally. I would just get bored. And Kane and Cliff, I admittedly did it way better than me.
Yeah.
Our careers.
Oh, Flores skipping that shot. He was waiting to get like a
right shot.
Serve, but
he hit the right shot. He hums it too, though, man. He hits it hard too, obviously. But he's going to have to too. You know, you don't want to see. There's another great player from Bolivia that sometimes gets into when he's in the service box.
Wow.
Just hitting. Great get.
It's a great get. He picked it up.
Great rally by Jake. Get that?
Ooh,
yeah.
What a lovely pass.
I think he thought it was going to clip the wall, and then he was like, I'm not going to go get that.
Let's take a look at this replay. What a great defense. So I believe we're getting a bit of a towel request here from Bredenbeck and Flores, who's just been sliding and diving all over. I want to thank also the local sponsors for this event. Big Sky Brewing Company, Tim Maffelt, Destination Missoula, and also Mitra 9, who's provided with great drinks. I want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. Timon is called again. Flores, he's right now serving 4, serving 7.
Cuatro, siete.
What an answer from Bredenbeck. Wow.
So that's what I just said.
Yeah.
See how he jumped on that?
Yeah.
What I want to see from him strategically at this age.
Yeah.
Don't just get in there, run and gun, and hit every drive serve left. Jake's too good. He's going to sit over there, and he's going to wait and say, show me you can beat me with a Z or a jam or a crack, or look how much Jake moves in the box. So these are the things that he's got to learn. He saw that was coming.
Yeah.
He made it look easy, but he saw it coming. So now if I'm Jake, I'm like, okay, he read that too easily. Little Globo here, Fabio.
Yes.
Change of pace.
Wow. Bredenbeck. Lovely. Between the legs, behind the back. Let's take a look at a replay. Let's see if we can get it with the front back camera. Wow. Jake is never one to not pull those shots. I mean, I love how he goes between the legs, behind the back. So versatile.
He's been doing it a long time. He's a big dude. He's able to take a full swing, too, which is impressive.
Must be the hair. Cross-court winner for Flores.
And Jake's got to be. See how he kind of guided that, Fabio?
Yeah.
We had a perfect view of that. That's not Jake. Jake. Stay who you are. But it's okay to make some of those adjustments, and he's obviously trying to slow it down. But you don't want to start aiming.
Oh, no.
That wasn't a Jake swing. It's an excellent shot.
I mean, what do you think about this high lob Nick from Flores as his first serve instead of driving it? You know, he's had two successful points.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, if you execute it well and your opponent's shooting from deep, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, again, if he has more diversity on that drive serve, he can always go to that. But for now, and if it's working, it's slowing down. Who knows what he's feeling? Because in the court, the players feel something different than what we see. There's a feel, there's a tempo, there's an energy. There's a swing and a miss.
Strike one.
Yankees are doing well.
Strike one for Flores.
Yeah, a lot of times when amateurs do that, and you know, it happens to pros, you're just lifting your head.
Yeah.
So you're going to take a full cut at it, and then you lift your head off of it because he did the opposite there. If you see the replay, you'll see he keeps his head down on the ball and swings through it.
Made up for it right now as he executed.
So keep your eyes on the ball.
Oh, yeah. Sideline judges for this match, Karim Carrasco and Rodrigo Montoya.
Does that so well.
You saw that coming a mile away from Jake. He executes that shot, as you said, very, very well.
Yeah, he does that great. I mean, he runs up there and cuts those off and just destroys. There's corners all over the world that are destroyed from Jake Bredenbeck. That's going to hurt that ball. Smart.
Yeah, I don't know why Jonathan was in his way.
I love it. No, I love it. No, but to me, Kane's one of the best at using his body, okay?
Of course.
The question is, why didn't he run out of his way? What I think is that he knew this is going to be terrible. Let me slowly not move and try to disrupt his swing a little bit. But Jake's a veteran. Jake does the same. So I really like that. What a get. Super comfy Jake is.
Wow, I'm just seeing him so confident. And we didn't see him in Orange County a couple of weeks ago. He was still hurt. He took that tournament off. And we're mentioning that, you know, I can't remember the last time that Sam Bredenbeck was in a tournament and Jake was not. And that happened 2 weeks ago.
And now vice versa. Sam's not,
But Sam, you know, sometimes he's not here at every tournament that Jake is. But it was such a complete, you know, it felt like opposite day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It felt like
I mean, Jake's, you know, every time I watch him, Fabio, he's, when we say big guy, 6'2 plus, probably, you know, maybe the best moving big guy that I've ever seen.
Probably.
And his ability to do things with the ball. But body language, what I'm seeing right now is Jake is super, super comfortable. He's clearly confident. That's a great shot by Jonathan. Down the line.
Great
basic
pass.
racquetball
Love
right there.
it.
And see, he didn't overhit it.
No.
And that's something that a lot of amateurs try, right?
Yes.
Let me hit it as hard as you can. As a professional, everybody hits it hard. You want to hit it at a certain height and speed to just do that, to get it by your opponent and get it deep in the court.
Kill for show, pass for dough.
I say splattins for the show, passings for the dough. Same thing.
Here we go.
Lo mismo.
Flores feeding Bredenbeck. Interesting.
Yeah, he did that a couple of times.
He's done it a couple of times already, and Jonathan's fell for it. He tries to go kind of a, you know, mid-height and tries to bury it down. He skipped it. Like, I think this is the third skip he's done with a play like that from Bredenbeck.
Excellent shot. So the shot that won the rally was that pass. See that?
Exactly, yeah.
And we usually see the end result, but how did we get there?
How did we get
That's
there?
how he got to that to win that point.
What was the procedure to get to that point?
And that's point management that we're talking about.
How are you forcing your opponent to be in that uncomfortable position to make the unforced error? There we go. I love the consistency of Jake. And I thought that was going to go way out of bounds. Let's see. Replay right here on the screen.
Is everything in? I like it. Great read by Jake. That's exactly how you play that. You want to run up with your opponent, make them feel you're there, and make them decide. And Jake read it right, and Jonathan lost that point.
11-7 is the score.
11-7. How come I'm the one speaking Spanish?
You need to practice it more than I do, Sudsy.
Eso es la verdad. Thank you.
I'm impressed. It turned out to be, I mean, such a good game so far. 11-7, a lot of points in the short period of time. It just tells you how fast these two gentlemen are moving.
I think Jonathan wants to go back to his drive, but yeah, there it is.
It seems so. Ace serve.
And he went right.
Wow, blasted it. Love it. Clean shot.
Now this is what he's going to have to learn. Do it again. You're good enough.
Don't change it.
To move it a little bit in the box, a little bit on the line. But now Jake's thinking of that, because if he goes right and gets him again, then he opens up everything else.
Ace serve again, now to the left.
So, but did you see what I saw? Jake was there.
Jake was there.
Right, so it doesn't, so yes, he got the point, but Jake was there, just missed it. So had he gone right, and it's easy from out here, I get that. But there are these little mini games that we play inside to try to get there. Let's see if he goes back here, or if he abandons it. Does he have a Z or a jam or a crack?
Going for the right again. You got to set up. Bredenbeck was not in a bad position.
No, he may be slightly forward because that ball's humming. So that was an example right there of Jonathan realized, let me hit this one a little bit harder, a little more giddy up, and then it'll be more difficult for Jake to get his racket up, back down through the ball, and that was the result. Now, again, if I'm coaching him, I tell him come right back here. And I don't care if Jake rolls it. You want Jake to think.
3-point run for Flores.
And he did.
Blasted it again.
Okay,
wow.
now, speaking of sequence, Veronica's sitting over my shoulder. She's heard this a million times. She's bored of it, so I'll tell you. This is what we call a service sequence. Okay, in his brain, he's got to know, okay, I went right twice, and not just twice. I got a weak return, the other one, remember?
You got a weak one.
I'm doing it again. It's 11-11. That was a nasty serve. Seems like his energy level just went up a notch, both of them. Ooh, Jakester.
Jake skipping that one. It looked like he was going to go for the pinch.
Glove.
Timeout taken by Jake Bredenbeck. Players to take a 1-minute break, and we'll return here on IRT Live.
You agree with me when I saw you kicking dirt in my eye. You're thinking about my baby. It don't matter if you're black or white.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here from Missoula, Montana. This is the Irt Pro Nationals for the RT and Fabio Soto along with Sudsy Munchik. Want to remind everybody that Papa Nicholas is an official tour partner of the IRT. Make sure you go online to papanicholascoffee.com and use code IRT50 so you get 50% off your order of coffee. I don't know about you, Sudsy, but it's great coffee.
It's the only coffee we drink in our house.
It's just
That's
great
it.
coffee. I don't know. What's your favorite blend?
That's a tough one. I'd have to. Veronica's the one that usually preps it. Is it the Kona? I'm not.
Kona Brew.
Is that one? Yeah, I think that's my favorite.
There you go. Jonathan Flores up to serve. He's leading 12-1.
Just scored what, 3 or 4 on drive serve since he went back to it. 5. He's got nothing but good results going to the right. He needs a Z though.
Without an answer.
That's
Bredenbeck.
why he needs a Z. Great time for that on the sequence.
Jonathan looking at his camp. 11 serving 12.
I'd like to see Yep. And so I was going to go right down to the drive here. See, even catching a little bit of the wall is good. And I don't know if Jonathan's comfy doing that yet.
Jake backtracking a little bit and skips that shot.
It's like a fastball. No matter how hard you throw it, no matter how hard you hit it, you know, if it's going to be straight in, they're going to adjust to it. The top players.
Ace again
To the right.
It hit the crack a little bit on the right wall.
So if he had a drive Z to the
Yeah.
right to the forehand, you do that because as far as Jake knows right now, all he does is go right or left straight in. So if he comes across his body, Jake's going to run left, and then you hit a hard Z to the right. And I don't want to say it's an easy point, but that's part of the sequence.
It's part of the sequence.
You see him move that way.
Yeah.
He hits a Z, comes back over here to the right. Now Jake's got to come back
That's
over.
been the third ace on the right side that we've seen.
And one or two really weak
Yeah.
returns.
I love Nick. Diving get. Flores. Another diving get.
Ooh, I thought he was going to go get that.
Oh, and Flores skips that shot.
Yeah, it wasn't in the zone he thought it was going to be. Let's watch this replay.
Let's take a look at this replay. Wow.
I like seeing Jake swinging now, though. I think that's more him. He's got to be Jake now.
Jake trailing by 2, 11, serving 13. Wow. Sidewell front wall kill. Love it. Jake is within 1.
Take note, everyone out there. Look how many points or weak returns you can get serving to someone's forehand, no matter who you are. He got that. Wow. Smart.
Between the legs. What was that? Oh my God.
He hit him.
Between
He's,
the legs.
he's comfy doing
He's
that.
comfortable between the legs. I mean, wow. And a kill shot. Golly, look at that. Jake killed that ball right there. You can see in the replay. Perfect shot.
See that when the ball comes off the back wall for these, the top guys, it's usually a setup. And he was very smooth at that approach, but I do like Jake's approach here. Let's see. 13-12. What are you doing, Fabio? What are you telling him?
Success on the right. You got it.
That hit him.
Broken ball.
It's like the first ball I broke.
This is the first broken ball I've
Una
seen
bola, por favor.
at this tournament.
I love this ball, man.
Yes.
I've been using it and hitting it. And
Yeah. A little heavier than the previous ball, if you will. But if you adjust your vibration dampener and adjust your game, it's good quality. We've seen very few break.
That's
Very
first,
few.
That's the first one I saw.
But I mean, if you're playing Flores and Bredenbeck, a ball is
More impressive.
it's bound to be broken.
Amazing footwork right there by Jake. Yep.
There you go. That's
So
it.
I don't know if that might be tough to see on a replay, but that ball popped back out at Jake, but Jake was athletic enough to create a little separation distance to get a full swing on it. Dude's an athlete.
12-13 score.
There it is again. That's a smart shot.
Got to reset. Let's see who fires first. Jake fires. Jonathan waiting for him.
That, my friend, is what I call patience,
Yeah.
recognition, execution. The patience was there, but his recognition was wrong. That was not the time to go for that one. And then obviously the execution was off.
Flores with the drive. Wow, what an answer. What an answer.
Bullet.
And
He hits it before it gets the back wall. But again, you're Jake. You know it's either going right or left. That's it.
I'm still waiting
Straight
for
in.
Jonathan.
That's why the
to
Z or
throw
the
a
wall is so
C-serve.
important.
Exactly. That's why I'm waiting for Jonathan to throw a C-serve.
That would. Ooh. Is that short?
Short serve.
Yeah. No, I didn't say what the ref call. I'm asking you.
Yeah, a short serve.
Smooth.
Wow,
Yep.
smooth. Just
Mm-hmm.
smooth backhand. Kind of rolled it on the backhand. Still a
13-12.
This is a 1-point game so far. Flores just leading by 1. This is not by any means a comfortable lead. He needs to push the envelope.
This is why when we're training, we train. That's the shot he was looking for. Yeah, it's the right shot.
Wow, it is the
Yep.
right shot. Perfectly executed. Right now, Flores has game point number 1.
That's how we practice and train, Fabio. It's rarely 0-0. We're always putting each other in situational positions when I'm training somebody. 12-12, 12-10, 13-11. Wow.
Listen,
Can we see that again? Can we see that replay? I don't know if you realize how hard that is to take that from above
not
his
just
shoulder.
hard, but you need courage to execute that shot.
Beautiful.
It's a gutsy move by Bredenbeck. That's
Footfall.
something that I honestly have seen him so much throughout his career. Doesn't matter if he's down by 1 and it's game point against him. He will pull those amazing shots without any hesitation.
Keeps catching that side wall. He's got to, he knows, he's got to keep it. It's just clipping that side wall. So what he's got to do is get that racket through the zone a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
And it'll push the ball down the line without catching the slide wall. Usually when your lines are catching side walls, the head is kind of trailing.
Game point number 2. Oh, Flores.
He was on it. He had it. He was there too early. You see that?
A step ahead of himself. So Bredenbeck is defending game point 2 times.
Big match next door. Mark
yeah.
Frank and Alan Natera on the court against the Colombian twins.
Yes.
Thank you, Pablo. What a shot. Great shot by Jake right there with that reverse. That's typical Jake Bredenbeck. Get that big body bigger and have that ball travel to the front wall in front of your body, and he did. And he rolled it. It's impressive.
A 1-point game again.
Smart.
Down the line winner, Bredenbeck. Now he has game point for the first time.
And he's looked like, I like the energy he's been coming out here. He stopped aiming. He's just swinging. Be Jake, but be a smart Jake, which he is. Tiempo.
Timeout call by Jonathan Flores. Players will take a 1-minute break, and we'll return here on IRT Live.
Racquetball is fast, demanding, relentless. Your racket should be too. Introducing the Gearbox GX1, engineered with our exclusive solid frame technology. A true one-piece carbon frame, just pure one, powered by solid frame technology. Feel the difference.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here from Missoula, Montana. Irt Pro Nationals timeout taken by Jonathan Flores. 14-14. This is game point for Jake Bredenbeck.
That was a rocket. That's why we're so silent.
Referee calls it in. It's down the line shot winner for Jake Bredenbeck. Takes game 1, 15-14. Players take a 2-minute break, and we will return with game 2 on IRT Live.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutman, American-made, family-owned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here for the start of game number 2 between Jake Bredenbeck and Jonathan Flores. For the IRT, I'm Fabio Soto here from Missoula, Montana, Irt Pro Nationals, along with Sunsy Bunchik. So, Sunsy, 15-14. Can't get any closer to that. However, we did see a big differential, though, at the end of game number 1. What are your thoughts? What does Jonathan need to do to take this one to tiebreaker?
He has to go out with that same sense of urgency that we saw when it was 7-11 in game 1 and start from there. Because Jake's a brawler, he's a fighter, he enjoys it. Jake is a dog. You know, I want to see, is Jonathan a dog? You know, like, show me what you got. What are you made of? Obviously, you got the skill and talent, but are you ready to get dirty if need be? Are you ready to roll around in the mud? Like, that Jake likes that. That's where he shines. And I think that if Jonathan's got to show him, like, let's do it. Let's see what we got. So that's what I think. I think he's got to have that same energy and urgency.
Jake off to a good start, 2-0.
Not the start. And see, you see Flores, how he it looks like he's like moping around. Body. I don't think he is. Like, the more I know of him, you know Carlos Keller from Bolivia, another great player. They have that kind of body language. It's not meant to be negative. It might look negative. It's just, but they're just super chill and nonchalant.
And people will be surprised if you know Carlos Keller, as we have throughout the years. Same style, right? He's a coach. He's his coach.
He even speaks like him.
Yeah.
I think Jonathan hits it a little harder, though.
Oh, no doubt about that.
Yeah. Well, I was being nice about it. I said think, but.
Oh, no. He does hit the ball harder, for sure.
Say hi to the godfather, to the head boss, Keith Miner, KWM Gutman. Thank you. God, where would we be without him?
I know. It's just.
That's amazing. A whole nother show.
Amazing what he does for racquetball and how he supported the tour. And we see him as
I hope he's watching.
Sponsor. Jake with the setup. Interesting. Oh, Jake couldn't dig it up. Oh, wow.
Worked out.
You can be overly patient sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, Jake did what he realized he had to. He had no choice. Like, as he was tracking that ball, Fabio, he realized when it was like halfway to the back, he's like, I got to let this come off the back, and let's hope it doesn't do that. Sometimes it does.
Again. Ooh,
he didn't fall for it.
He didn't fall for it. That's a reset. Now a setup. Wow, he got it. Got it again, but no. Jonathan skips it, and he was there. He was on point.
Hey, that's what happens when you're running all over the court, getting a tour of the 20 by 40 here, and those are the things he'll have to learn. You can't have those little mistakes, you know. Just get that to the front wall. But I mean, Jake's doing everything right now. But as we saw, it could turn. That was a rush. That was a kind of a young rookie swing, the way he swung at that. Like, it looked a little frustrated. So this is where the mental strength and conditioning comes in.
I love the serve mix-up. I love the plays. And you know what I'm liking about Jake right now? His game management towards his opponent. I love it. Look at it. Look at the score, 4-0. And he was down bad in game 1. He came back, won it. Game management so far has been great from Bredenbeck, because you see the score of 4-0, but I'm seeing someone who's wearing Jonathan out mentally.
Yeah, he's just playing perfect. You know, he's going a little slower, then a little faster, and he's also, what's key though is he's at the ready for whatever energy level Jonathan wants to bring, as we saw in that first game. So I like what Jake's doing too, which he's kind of slowing him down. He's taking it, you know, he's chilling a little bit. It's like, you know, don't step on the anthill if you don't have to, but if you have to, then squash it.
Got it in front court. Flores. He's not going to fall for it now too easily. The second time Jake's done it throughout this game, and he's not falling for it.
Well, what Jake wants him to do is what he did the first few times, is shoot it, you know, or be overly aggressive.
good shot called. Jake's not liking it. He can appeal, but I'm not.
What'd you
seeing-
think?
It seemed to me that was a skip.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what. He's not appealing though.
He doesn't have Sam here. Sam, what do you think? Text me. Even though Fabio and I literally saw it leave the racket.
Flores with a 3-point run.
That skipped. And that's where I think he's going to have to learn.
Yes.
See that body language? See that
Mhm.
approach? If he doesn't go with a little, that's going to happen more than he's going to want it to. Like, get physical into it, right? Use your body. Hit it. I don't know why he had his hand up.
That was a good serve.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
from Jake.
Oh, no, he's looking for a screen.
Okay,
Oh,
he's
short.
appealing for a short serve. Serve was good. One up, one down.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Call stands. It seemed to me as a good serve. One up, one down. 5 serving 3.
That was a different swing. Yeah, he's aggravated now. So let's see the mental part of him. So some people, as you know, and historically
Yeah.
and currently, they get pissed and cranky. They play better.
Yes.
But a lot of times, they go the other way.
They go the other
so
way.
we'll see. You know who the best ever was angry? Jason
Jason.
Menino.
Menino
Don't
was-
get him mad.
No.
That was short. Good call by Acuna.
So many good matches from Menino that I remember seeing him just yell at the referee, yell at the crowd, and coming up big.
Well, he
And
knew.
in-
He
in
would
cru-
seek
in-
for
in-
things to
in
get
cru-
angry.
In crucial moments, nonetheless. Between the legs again. Bredenbeck, wow, what a great pickup. Great pickup again. From the back. No reset by Flores. Wow.
You know what I'm seeing though? Jake really sees Jonathan's shots really well. He
You know-
sees where he's going. He's a half a step to every ball.
And I was going to mention that this is some of the best reading
Yeah.
that I've seen against Flores because he's new to the tour relatively.
Sure.
So some players don't know how to read him yet very well.
Mm-hmm.
But Bredenbeck,
Well, like you said it, they've played 5 times.
They've
This is
played
the 6th. Jake's doing his homework for sure, no doubt. There's another question. Is Jonathan?
is he doing his homework?
Is he doing video analysis? Is he
Yeah.
paying attention? Does he have a I don't know if he has a coach or not, or is he just wicked talented?
Well, Carlos Keller is his coach back in Bolivia.
Carlitos. Hola, Carlitos.
I love Nick for Bredenbeck.
That might have come off the back wall. I've seen Jake get in trouble, deep on his backhand
Yeah.
sometimes, so he's definitely has to tune that in just a little better because he's been fine,
Yeah.
Yep, he's
Wow.
got to shoot that. That's the right shot.
And we're in a 1-point game so far.
And there's some players you could do that, Fabio. You can go to the ceiling, but then there's some players that salivate being deep in court shooting. Cinco seis, and he's not drive serving again.
No.
Oh,
Wow, what a beautiful play. Executed
Flat.
perfect. Could that be any lower and flatter?
no,
No.
could not. It would have been a skip if it was any lower.
That's what, like a 16th of an inch from the ground? Dear God. Perfect. I love those little taps that Jake does. He's always one to hit the ball as hard as anyone, but then like that, out of nowhere, he'll just tap it, maybe a little top spin or back spin, and boom. Now, as easy as that, 7-5.
Yeah, they've gone back and forth a little bit.
Good serve.
Got to make them pay for this. Those setups, when you get those setups, you got to make them pay. That was a 3-shot rally all over it. Jake knows, though.
Five serving 7. Flores. not doing the drive anymore. High lob Nick.
Good read, too. That ball came off short on the back wall. He made a decision. You know, he knew usually that decision is made as, you know, right before it bounces. So when somebody hits a ceiling ball, you can get a good read from the speed and height right off the racket. Like that's shootable. He got it. He got it.
He got it. There you go. He did. He got it.
He got it. I don't know if I should be teaching that shootable 39 feet
No.
backhand splat over the,
Well,
over the shot.
so you should teach it. You're not on the pro tour anymore. You can teach one of these young men.
Oh, he's doing fine. He just did it. And Jake might do it right here. Went for it. Basic racquetball. Line, cross court pinch. But not then, because Jake
There
was
you go.
way up front, right? So that's where you got to be picked. Goal line again. Hammer the line again. Or hammer the cross court. Get him out of there. Because what's your risk reward there? He goes, takes
Yeah.
that pinch. The only thing he could do to win that is roll it.
That's it. I want to take this time to thank also our tour partners, KWM Gutman, Papa Nicholas Coffee, Frank Hotels, Black and White, Gearbox Racquetball, Formula Flow, Rainstorm Group. Thank you much for supporting the tour, being a tour partner. And also the local sponsors, Big Sky Brewing Company, Tim Matfeld, Destination Missoula, and Mitra 9 Drinks. Thank you for your support. Continue. Remember, like our post, share, feed, keep following us on social media.
Can't do it without the sponsors. Thank you, everyone. Thank you from all of racquetball. It's got to come down the line or do that.
Reset.
Bad shot. So that's shot selection. He's got to learn that.
Jonathan fires, but Jake is more than prepared to backfire. 8-7 now. Jonathan.
So if I'm coaching him, I'm telling him, hey, come here, Jonathan. If I see you hit another pinch again, I'm going to pinch one into your leg.
Yeah. Short serve.
Smooth.
It is.
Now, what I don't want Jake to do is go back into that. Now, still be Jake Bredenbeck.
Yes.
Don't force slowing it down. Don't force the ceiling. Like, you want to shoot it, shoot it. You won the first game. You're in the fight. It's 7-8.
Good pickup by Jake.
Cross court.
Smoothness of that.
But how do you win it? With lines.
With
And then he
lines.
ended it with a re-killed cross court.
8-8. This is as close as a match. I mean, look at 15-14 first game. We're 8-8 in the second game. This is as close as you can get. Fantastic Friday. First of quarterfinal matches. Wow, I thought he was going to go cross court with that backhand, but he just went straight, hit the sidewall, and that's a point. Flores retakes the lead now by 1. 9-8.
9-8. Thank you, JT.
Wow, smart play by Bredenbeck. I got to tell you, man, I thought he was going to go probably, cross court, but no, he didn't. It's a smart play, using those two walls. 8-9. I'm wondering, Sutzi, who's going to be the first one to call for a timeout here? Just so close.
Down the line. Oh, well, see, shot selection is so important, isn't it?
There you have it, folks. Flores, sides out.
Go down the line. I used to go like this. People would say, how do you decide what shots to hit? I'm like, I just want to hit it as hard and far away from my opponent as possible. It took me a couple of years to realize that the best way to do that is go down the line across court. Make them move back. He's got that.
So fast, Bredenbeck. Oh, and he missed an easy down the line shot.
That's what happens when you feel the pressure of somebody fighting to get every ball.
And Flores was even down on 1 foot. Well, that happened. Now he's leading by 2. This is, I think, the largest lead we've had in a few minutes. 2 points. And let's see who asked for a timeout first. Flores on the money. Make that 11-8. This is maybe a time to ask for a timeout for Jake.
He'll call it. If not now, as soon as he gets in the box.
3-point differential. Wow. So beautiful.
Yeah, he's got to catch that sidewall higher. But then if he does that, then
Yeah.
he risks the ball coming out short and into the middle. So
Blasted it down the line.
Jake does need a timeout because he's just not, he doesn't have that same look like he knows exactly what he wants to do.
No.
So when that uncertainty creeps in, you got to slam the door on it. And a good way is to take a timeout.
Again, Flores didn't fall for it. Not a good one.
I'm surprised he's not taking one because
I'm very surprised.
those are the ones that gets him pissed. And
Yeah.
it's not always, when he gets pissed, it's sometimes, I've seen it good and bad.
And this is the largest point differential in this game so far. 4 points. It's been close all around.
See how Jonathan's hitting the sidewall higher now?
Blasted it.
And here's your timeout.
Timeout taken by Jake Bredenbeck. Players will take a 1-minute break, and we will return on IRT Live.
Racquetball is fast, demanding, relentless. Your racket should be too. Introducing the Gearbox GX1, engineered with our exclusive solid frame technology. A true one-piece carbon frame. Just pure, solid construction, built for maximum durability and performance. Every swing delivers powerful energy transfer, crisp response, and precise control. Dominate the rally. Trust the racket built to outperform and outlast. The Gearbox GX1, powered by solid frame technology. Feel the difference.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here from Missoula, Montana, Irt Pro Nationals. Fabio Soto, Sadzimacic for the IRT. Jonathan Flores is in the box, 13-8. He's looking to close this one and take it to a breaker. Oh, wow. And he is 1 point away from taking this one to a tiebreaker. Let's see what Jake can come up with. Not a good timeout for him. Can he defend this game point number 1?
Excellent no call by Acuna. He did get that. He was about to, and he realized he got it. That was a good
Lovely
call.
play. Good call by the referee. 15-8 is the score. Players will take a 2-minute break, and we will be back with a tiebreaker on IRT Live.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making. An unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutman, American-made, family-owned.
You agree with me when I saw you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here from Missoula, Montana, the Irt Pro Nationals for the Irt. I'm Fabio Soto, along with the great, one of the GOATs of all time, Sudsy Munchak. Sudsy, I got to ask you, what's your take on this? You know, tiebreaker, Flores came back, and, you know, right now his momentum is on his side, but what about the toll on his body? What about the issues that he's had, you know, a couple of times during the season, his arm hurting? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, arm hurting for any pro racquetball player that swings hard is going to happen. You know, I was recently asked, are you 100%? And my answer was, you know, professional racquetball players 100% of the time are not 100%. So, you know, the injuries happen. How do you manage through it? How do you fight through it? And he's got to figure that out too. I mean, not joking, I go through that with my wife. You know, I talk to her about as she, you know, you age, your body changes, things are different. Like you got to figure out what it is and what hurts and how to get through it.
This is a game to 11, and Flores strikes first, 1-0.
Need to be smart here. Like, Bobby, you know, shot selection here is probably more important almost than execution.
I cannot agree with you more. This is where it really matters. Skip.
And those, now Jake knows 2-11, and that's kind of the mindset we always had. You know, we played 3 out of 5 to 11, win by 2, which is you get 1 unforced error per 11 points. And I think Jake knows that. That's it. He's not allowed to have his feet set and skip another one.
Wow. What a shot. That was crazy. That was insane by Flores. Could that ball get any lower?
No, it was an amazing shot, an amazing execution. And I'm looking, what I'm looking at, Fabio, is I'm looking at the body language and eyes of both of them. And we're going to want to see Jake do that. We're going to need to see him go back to be the alpha on the court, be the aggressor, make Flores feel like he's going to get here into a physical battle. But again, with all that being said, good shot selection, be smart, right? God, it's so easy. I think I'm undefeated from the microphone.
There you go.
I like that swing.
It's an ace serve called.
I thought so. I mean, I think it was good. It looked good to me,
there's
you
an
know, the way he's
appeal.
coming down on it. And nobody else agrees with me.
All right, so call overturned.
I was just trying to help Acuna agree with him. He's got to go down the line. Oh, he's missing, see. So he wanted to go line there, and he missed it. Caught the sidewall, so he's got to, hey, like I'd say, hey, bud, get the head of that racket through the zone. Fix that. Keep it off the side. Start it out a little bit more off the sidewall and try to drive it down the line.
Pass.
That worked out.
0 serving 3. That was not really a bad serve, but just Jonathan.
Little far forward though. If you look at that replay, or if Jake watches it, he comes out of the box. He's super fast. Like, don't take it coming out slow. But he was just a little too far forward. And then Jonathan hit the right type of down the line, Fabio. That 1.5 to 2 feet high, not overhitting it to keep it off the back wall.
Flores making a great effort to go in the back wall. Doesn't make it. He's getting up.
Great shot by Mark Frank, one of our tour sponsors over here on the right side with Alan Natera. I was a towel boy once. It's not beneath me. I'll go do that again. Towel boy from Marty Hogan and Mike Yellen.
I bet you got some stories there. That'd be really cool. Making watching those two go at it.
It was cool. Yeah, me and Jason front and center, 8 years old, watching those two, and Ruben, of course. 0-3. Which way is he going? So I think he's worried about making it too perfect, Fabio.
Yeah, I agree.
And this is, don't be perfect.
Do you think he's pressuring himself a bit? I mean,
well, Jonathan's doing a great job at it too, because he gets so many balls, But yeah, he's trying to make it perfect. Like that, look at that. See how high that was? That's fine.
down the line, backhanded shot, Flores. Jake saying that he can't see, but
he's about to get mad.
I've never been an enemy of close contact. I've always said that racquetball is a contact sport, and I love it.
It is. It's contact, high impact. And some of the pros, and if you know what you're looking for, watch how well they put their bodies between you and the ball and the front wall.
Wow, what was that? That ball just bounced and clipped the sidewall a bit. Caught Jake off guard. And just like that, 5-0 is the score in Game 3 when this is a tiebreaker to 11.
So now if you're Jake, you just want to extend every point as long as you can. Your mindset is, I have to now be out on this court as long as possible. Perfect. And then he does that.
Backhanded cross-court winner.
From above his 6'4", 6'3" frame.
Well, thank you everybody for watching, tuning in. Our local sponsors, Big Sky Brewing Company, of course, Destination Missoula, Tim Matfeld, and Mitra 9 for providing great drinks.
That was a good swing by Jake.
Flores get it?
I did not think he got the last one, but
No.
I know the ref could not see it because his body was in front of him.
Yeah.
So, but he could have got it. But that's the type of rally Jake wants right here. He's down 5-0. He wants that rally to go on and on and on. So we'll see. And then if he scrapes back in and we're at 4-5, 5-5, then he could start going for it. He's getting pissed too. That might be a good thing. The Viking.
1-5. Set up for Flores. Not the smartest of plays, and it's a skip. Bredenbeck is still playing the cool and calm card, and I like it. 2 in a row. Oh, Flores, he just buried into the left corner. What a changeup.
Nice and smooth. Track that ball off the back wall. Fabio set his feet. Took a little bit off of it.
Love it. Jake, backhanded shot. And he's quickly getting back into this one.
Yeah, if he finds that backhand, it's tough to beat for anyone. 2-5 or 3-5? I thought it was. So. 3-5. Thank you, Andres Acuna, for clearing that up.
These two have just been playing so close to the front court, and you know, Jake between the leg shot behind the back, and just couldn't make the end of it. Flores, 5-3. I love the anticipation by Bredenbeck because he tried to get Jonathan with that mid lob, couldn't get it, did the backhand, but he stayed with the ball, tracked it, finishes it off. Bredenbeck 3-5. Tiebreaker, game to 11.
Speaking not 100% of the time, Jake's wincing a little bit like he.
Blasted it, backhanded, down the line shot. Yeah, I mean, when I see him grabbing his back a little bit, you know, he's had back issues in the past, and I hope this time that he's had off.
Yeah, it's a back stretch.
Yeah.
I know that look. Well, we'll see.
Good get. He got it. Jake on his feet. Oh, man.
We got to watch this again.
Yes, we need a replay.
What a rally right there.
It was impressive.
I was looking for, it looked like there was a part in that replay, and I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It looked like Jonathan kind of grazed Jake intentionally. It looked pretty cool. We'll take another peek from the beginning of the rally. What a rally. These dudes getting around that court. Stay in the fight. That's what we always say, Fabio. The rally's not over till you decide it's over. Go get the ball.
Fire. Flores, 6-3. Oh, such a tough first quarterfinal match.
I swear, I thought that thing was up there just to hold the lights. I didn't know you were allowed to hit it up there.
Let's see who fires first. Jake does. Good pickup. Pick up again. Jake missing that shot. That's his frustration scream that we know about. Settling in. 7, serving 3.
And Jonathan senses something. You know, when you're in the court, Fabio, you can feel and sense things from your opponent that can't be seen outside here. He tracked that. He almost got that. I think just bit away from him. Good
Diving
good
gag.
track, good movement, good shot by Jake.
I mean, Jake changed his shirt in the middle of game 2. From the green, he went to the salmon color.
I love that color.
Flores.
Jake's trying to figure out here how to stay in this and get back into it. It's 3 serve 7. Tall task with a kid that swings the way Flores does. But Jake certainly knows what he's doing. He's been out there many times.
Whoa, blasted shot. Jake just looking at the referee. For me, it seemed that the ball was still in play. Four serving 7's the score.
His body language, his facial expressions, man, it's Carlos Keller. It's unreal.
Completely. I got to tell you, Flores just overhit that shot. He came back so comfortably off the back wall for, you know, Bredenbeck's wheelhouse. That was completely on Flores. 5-7. What a play! That was awesome. Let's take a look at a replay. Somehow, some way, Jake pulled that off in the backhand, the no look, and just killed it. Wow.
He definitely put the racket out there and used Flores' power to get that thing to the front wall, because that was the last shot Jake was hitting that rally.
The crowd loves it.
Animal.
6-7. It's a 1-point game again, Sudsy. And this was looking to be all Flores in game 3, and now Jake is zeroing in within 1. Down the line winner, and now we're tied at 7. What a turn of events for this game number 3. Flores was in control at the beginning of this game, and now it's Jake who's on fire with momentum.
Never count the big guy out. He's going to fight to the end. It's one of his best weapons. These great players come to these courts, to these matches, Fabio, with a various list and assorted weapons, and one of Jake's greatest is his competitive fight. You know when you got to deal with him, it's going to the end.
Good pickup, Flores.
It's coming off.
There you have it. Smart play by Jake. He hit it right at Flores' body. Flores was just in the short line. No time to react.
Yeah, sometimes, at this level, sometimes a shot that isn't so pretty works pretty well because you're not expecting it.
It's not about beauty. It's about being effective. Lovely shot. Flores.
8-7, I don't...
Yes, and he looks like he's going to ask for a timeout. Flores timeout at 7-8. Players will take a 1-minute break. We will return on IRT Live.
It's all just machines, material, and parts. Until we get our hands on them, then it all becomes something different. Skilled workers turn raw steel into the best-selling gutter machines in the USA. This doesn't happen by accident. It's over 40 years in the making, an unrelenting dedication to quality and innovation, both in the machines we make and how we make them. KWM Gutman, American-made, family-owned.
You agree with me when I saw you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Live once again here for resuming game number 3. Timeout taken by Flores. He's trailing 7-8 at a stunning turn of events. Fire T for Fabio Soto and Sudsy Monchek. Sudsy, 8-7 right now. I mean, Flores has a serve. Jake is leading. But, wow. I mean, how this game 3 began is completely different from what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, I think it was 4-0, 5-0. It's not how you start. It's how you do everything, but you got to finish. And now, this game here it's just 1 point. Your Flores, you just want to get one. And if we look back, Jake really did. He extended every rally. I mean, he's thrown his body against every wall in there to get to where he's at and reset that.
8-8.
Move on from that.
Good timeout for Flores. This is a race to 3. Remember, tiebreaker's to 11.
Is he going to go right? Does he remember how much success he had this way? Yeah.
There you go. And he missed it. Too close for comfort.
Game of runs, right? It's been back and forth. Jake still has time. That's the beauty of it. Everyone out there, we look at it. We don't see a time clock. We don't see anyone telling us, hurry up, we got this much time. Jake knows he's got plenty of time. Somebody still has to get to 11.
9-8.
That jumped out into Jake's hands. He's going to take a timeout maybe?
Well, he still has his timeout. I'm not seeing him calling it, and it's 10-8.
Yeah, some people like to do it in the box, but you got match point here.
Match point. Jake is not taking his timeout. There you go. Here we go. Timeout taken by Jake Bredenbeck. Let's stay here and watch. Wow, this is just amazing racquetball, Suds. I got to tell you, so strategic, so mental. This is just textbook right here, what we're seeing.
Yeah, and these are the matches where Flores is going to get better. Jake's definitely been in more of these, so that's what makes it awesome. But, this is where he's going to get scarred and have, these beauty marks that I like to call them. that he can go back and dig into as his
Yeah.
career progresses, as he plays more of these tight matches. And at the end of the day, no matter what happens in this, what Flores wants is to leave here being better, getting better. Jake's got to leave here saying, okay, I know exactly what I'm dealing with every time I deal with Flores. And, you know, we're out there, and, you know, you got to do what you got to do to win. But this is a beautiful thing to watch up close and personal. So impressive. These guys are all over the court, ripping balls, and they're both competing. And Flores is showing me a little dog. I don't know what kind of dog yet.
Such warriors, these two.
You see dog? You see dog in there? Little perro? Or is it a perito?
Oh, I'm looking at a big dog in development right now. There you go, Flores for the match. 10 serving 8. Can Jake hold him off? Yes, he can. Down the line winner.
Now, serve wasn't that awful.
No, it wasn't.
But Jake knew he was going there. Did you see that?
Yes.
There was a slight, I mean, we're looking for the slightest thing, but there was just a little right twitch before he made contact, which told me he knew. So close.
I was honestly waiting for a C serve from Flores. It would surprise me.
That's what he needs. Right.
That's what I was
High percentage, hit it hard, you drive it into the, whoa, that's not good. Jake just slipped a little. What a recovery from Flores.
Slipped a little bit, though, yeah. I was waiting for, Flores to come with a C serve or kind of a jam, kind of throw Jake off a little bit, because Jake, he was expecting something.
Yeah, he
like
sat
that.
there. Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, he knows it's coming straight in,
Yeah.
one way or the other.
One way or the other.
So you got to teach him, whoever his coach is, grab him and make him throw into his sequence a Z every now and then. But this, I'd still do it right here. I'd still do it. I'd still hit a Z if he can. Yeah, see, it's. How about a second serve? But then it's easier because Jake knows then he's got to go a little higher percentage.
Well, he was doing really well with those high lob nicks that he was doing to the backhand. I don't know what he's going to do right now, but.
High lob nick to the backhand.
There we go.
There it is. That skipped.
That's a
It's
skip.
that nonchalant lack of sense of urgency. If I'm telling Jake, I want you to hit your most comfortable, confident serve right here.
Whoa.
Yeah, Jake knows. Yep.
Wow.
He didn't even argue it. Yeah, it's unavoidable. You know, just
Wow,
made
it
a
is
mistake.
not when you're down by 10 in game 3. Wow. It's consequential. I know it. Match point number 3, Flores. Short right hand. Just being persistent.
Could he flick a half lob to the right? Throw off Jake's timing? I doubt it. Another opportunity. Oh, he was on it.
There
Great
you
match.
have it, folks. Great match. 11-8 is the score in the tiebreaker, and Jonathan Flores advances to the semifinals tomorrow.
Thank you, Fabio. That was great. Fantastic watching this kid develop. He now, like we talked earlier, he is where he needs to be at this point, at the very least. Jake's one of those guys, too. He's there, and that's a great win, and it's going to make him better. And let's get these guys interviewed. Thanks for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back shortly with player interview here on IRT Live. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with the winner of the first quarterfinal match, Jonathan Flores. Jonathan, el ganador del primer partido de cuartos de final. Jonathan, primero que todo, felicidades por este excelente triunfo. 3 juegos, 3 sets, qué barbaridad. Nos traías con el drama. Perdiste el primero 14-15, ganas el segundo 15-8 y ahora estás en el tercero. ¿Qué pasa por tu mente ahorita, la verdad?
Pues la verdad, no estoy, está muy mal, la verdad, pero con mi esfuerzo pude ganar el partido. Jugar contra Jay es algo muy difícil para mí, también con todos los jugadores, pero demostré todo de mí en las 3 canchas y pues pude ganar el partido y pasar a semifinales.
Ha sido un rival formidable para ti, Jake BREDENBECK, ¿no? Se han dado unos buenos encuentros, él y tú. La verdad es de que ha sido impresionante porque en Chicago se vieron también, lo derrotaste ahí. Vaya, ha sido espectacular verlos jugar y sobre todo cuando se van a un tercer juego. Ese tiempo fuera que pediste ahorita en el tercero, al último, ¿qué pasó por tu mente cuando estabas pidiendo ese tiempo fuera? I'm asking him that Jake is one of his best rivals so far, good matches, and right now in that third game, when he asked for that timeout, what was going through his mind?
Pues dije, pido minuto y pues un poquito a calmarme porque estaba muy desesperado igual, estaba muy intenso y pues pedí el minuto y también vi mi teléfono y Carlos Keller, mi entrenador, pues me enviaba mensajes, me decía qué hacer con esto y pues lo pude hacer y lo gané el partido y también gracias a él, ¿no? Por las indicaciones de muy lejos que me está hablando y pues eso ayuda mucho, ¿no? A un deportista que uno le ayude y que lo haga todo lo posible.
When he was asked for that timeout, he felt that he had a lot of level of intensity. He got a little desperate, a little anxious, but he asked for that timeout to give himself a minute to recover. He talked to his coach, Carlos Keller, on the phone. He gave him some adjustments to perform and execute, and thanks to him and the support of his team, he pulled away the win. Jonathan, un saludo para quien te está viendo, para todos los que están televisando.
Para mi padre, para mi familia, mandarle un saludo igual para todas las personas que me están apoyando de Santa Cruz, de todo Bolivia. Y también agradecer al Team Dovetail por apoyarme para que pueda asistir a este torneo y a todas las personas que también me han apoyado en Virginia. Ahí estuve con un par de amigos que me dieron su ayudita y pues darle las gracias a todos, ¿no? Por el apoyo.
He's thanking everybody, his team, people in Virginia, people in the United States that helped him out. Team Dovetail is a member of Team Dovetail who's helped him out secure this victory and his support to be here to perform at this level. And thanks to the people in Santa Cruz, Bolivia, his father, and everybody supporting him. And I want to thank you all. Muchas gracias, Jonathan, nuevamente por esta entrevista, por tu tiempo y sobre todo, excelente victoria. Y mañana en las semifinales nos vemos aquí in Montana. We're at Irt Pro Nationals. We'll see him again tomorrow in semifinals for the Irt and Fabio Soto, and we'll be back for our next match on Irt Live.
If you're not an IRT Club member, then you're missing out. Exclusive matches, second court stream